Slide 90, Lesson 5, Pronominal Suffixes. We'll have a look at some more examples from Scripture. First one, Uvanecha, Ve'ishtecha, Unashay, Vanecha. Uvanecha, and your sons. Ve'ishtecha, and your wife. Unashay vanecha, and the wives of your sons, and wives of your sons. Unashay vanecha, your sons. So here we have your sons, and ishtecha, your wife. And thy sons, and thy wife, and thy sons' wives. Uvanecha ve'ishtecha unashay vanecha. Ishtecha, your wife. Vanecha, your sons. Next example. Vayomer lahem. Vayomer lahem. And he said to them. Amar means to say. Vayomer lahem. And he said to them. To them. Lahem. Va'amata alev. Va'amata alev. And you will say to him. Va'amata alev. And you will say to him. Now, this is the word say, amar, but it's preceded by yod, and here it's followed by a tav. We'll get into that in lesson 6 and 7. That's all about verbs and changing them from past to future tense and so forth. For now, just concentrate on these blue bits and learn the words themselves. The actual roots. Amar is a very common Hebrew word. It's worth learning that one. Let's look at the next example. Asher notru achareihim ba'aretz. Asher, that means which. Notru, remains. Achareihim, after them. Again, get your table out if you've got it printed out, and just check this out. Ba'aretz, in the land. Who were left behind them in the land? They've translated Asher as who, which makes sense in the context, but Asher tends to be more which than who. Asher, not ru, which remained, or who were left behind, after them. Or they've translated the Asher as who, and left, they've translated notru as left, and achareihim as behind them. In the land, ba'aretz. This is in the land. The hay has been absorbed by the bait, so it's in the land. In any case, it's a very common word. Aretz, should learn that. Asher notru achareihim ba'aretz. Who were left behind them in the land? Next example. Va'amasa, that's someone's name. Amasa ba lefneihim. And Amasa came before them. Va'amasa ba lefneihim. They've translated came as went. It comes from the word bo, which means to come or to go. Va'amasa went in before them. Va'amasa ba lefneihim. Okay, the next example. Ki li, for to me. Ki li. So the yod means me, and the lamed means to me or for me. Ki li kol haaretz, for to me is all the earth. Now, this little dash here is one that I haven't talked about. There's a lot of, if you read the scriptures, you'll find that there's other dots and dashes that I've not mentioned. They're more to do with cantillation and singing. There's a few other bits and pieces. The ones that I've got here, the vowels, they're the ones that you need to remember. So don't get too confused if you read if you open a Hebrew Bible and you find there's other dots and dashes on it. That is, most of those are to do with cantillation, that is chanting the Hebrew scriptures. Okay, so this is Ki li kol haaretz, for to me is all the earth. For all the earth is mine. Asi la hatov ba'ayanecha. Do to her the good in your eyes. Ba'ayanecha. Asi la hatov ba'ayanecha. Sorry, ba'ayanech. Do to her as it pleaseth thee. That's how they've translated it, but it's literally do to her the good in your eyes. What's good in your eyes? Genesis chapter 16. So most of these quotes are from the King James, and in some places I've changed them a little bit just to make them more understandable. Here, last example, Yatu et levavchem acharei Elohim. Yatu means that they will lean or turn et levavchem, your hearts, your heart. Levavchem. Levav is heart. Chem is your heart. Your heart. Chem, your. Acharei, after. Elohim, their gods. This is Elohim is God or gods. Elohim is their gods. So they will turn away your heart after their gods. 1 Kings 11:2. So you can see that the pronominal suffixes are used extensively in these sentences. They're actually everywhere. So you need to learn them. And step by step. First step is to print that table out and have it handy. Right, let's have a look at the next slide.